Have you ever said je suis excité in French thinking it means I'm excited? Well, it doesn't. Trust me, it means something very different. In today's video, I will show you the funniest and most common mistakes English speakers make when they translate into French, and I'm gonna tell you how to say them the right way. Okay, let's start with the biggest troublemakers, les faux amis or false friends. They look like English words, they sound like English words, but they lie to you every single time. These are the little devils that make you say something completely different from what you mean. And sometimes it gets hilarious. Let's look at a few of my favorites. A lot of my students tell me je suis actuellement fatigué. Well, they are technically saying I'm currently tired because actuellement in French means currently in English. So if you want to say actually, you need to say en fait. The right sentence would be je suis en fait fatigué. Here's another classic. You want to say I attend the meeting, and you go in French, j'attends à la réunion. Well, it's wrong because the verb attendre in French means to wait in English. But assister à means to attend. So the right sentence will be j'assiste à la réunion. This one confuses almost everyone. I'm going to the library to study. And in French you go, je vais à la librairie pour étudier. Nope. And librairie is a bookstore in French. If you say that, French people imagine you sitting on the floor of a bookstore doing your homework. The right sentence is je vais à la bibliothèque pour étudier. College. In France, le collège is middle school for 11 to 15 years old. So if you proudly say mon fils va au collège à Toronto, French people think that your son is in 7th grade, not in university. So you need to say mon fils va à l'université à Toronto. Sensible or sensible in English. This one is funny because it's exactly the same spelling, but the meaning is completely different. Sensible in French means sensitive in English. So if you say elle est très sensible, elle pense toujours avant d'agir, you're technically describing someone who cries at sad movies, not someone who is reasonable. So the right sentence will be elle est très raisonnable. Elle pense toujours avant d'agir. So sensible in English is raisonnable in French. Eventually. You might say je vais éventuellement y aller demain. It's not correct because éventuellement in French means possibly in English. So what you said is I might possibly go there tomorrow. So you sound like you're not sure. The correct sentence is je vais finalement y aller demain. Eventually is finalement in French. Here's a strong one. English speakers say, I demand that you come right now. And to translate it into French, they'd say, je demande que tu viennes maintenant. But it's wrong because demander in French just means to ask. So you're technically saying, I'm asking you to come right now, which is not very demanding. If you want to sound more bossy, just say, j'exige que tu viennes maintenant. Okay, now the one that gets everyone giggling. You're in France and you say, ce yaourt n'a pas de préservatif. Please don't, because you just told the cashier that your yogurt has no condoms, because préservatif in France means condoms, not preservative. So the right sentence would be ce yaourt n'a pas de conservateur. That's the word we use for food, conservateur. So yes, French and English can look like siblings, but sometimes they are those siblings who love to prank each other. Whenever you see a word that looks too familiar, double-check it, because it might be another faux ami waiting to embarrass you. Of course, there are many more examples like this. I've listed them in a blog post, and I will leave the link below in the description in case you want to check them out. In the next video, I'm going to talk about franglais words. If you're an English speaker, translating most of the time from English into French, don't lose that. And if you found this video useful, please like it and subscribe to our channel for more fun and practical tips to improve your French.